Well, what a week it has been. In Granada, about 8 days ago, Stefan Peter Hansel fell on the special stage in Spain. It was a rare mistake by the Frenchman, but he's gone on to open a lead in the Dakar of 10 minutes and 45 seconds. He's been threatened by various KTM riders, but they're still unable to beat the might of the 850 twin Yamaha, ridden by the five-time winner, Stefan Peter Hansel. And the Mitsubishis have dominated this event. Toyota had problems early on. They looked as if they might be a challenge until Philippe Bomberg broke a suspension part. So it's been an internal battle between Kenjiro Shinazuka, Bruno Sabi, Jean-Pierre Fontenay and Hiroshi Matsuoka. Once Jutta Kleinschmidt in the Schlesser buggy looked as if she might win a stage, but they're fragile vehicles and they haven't been strong enough to keep up and to challenge the Mitsubishi. And that disastrous start for Toyota that resulted today in them pulling out of the Dakar. Philippe Bomberg breaking a suspension part right at the beginning of the African leg of the rally near Urashidia. There was the stage in Morocco where the GPS points, the satellite location points that the motorcyclists were given were just not good enough, and a lot of the motorcyclists got lost. Even Stefan Peter Hansel got lost with Kari Tiernan, giving a rare win to the KTM riders, Mioni and Sala. Early leader was Johan Roma, also on a KTM. He now out of the event, but not before Thierry Magnaldi had gone out. The Frenchman on a KTM, a rare mistake, he crashed and it cost him the rally.
De bosse, la moto a un petit peu décollé, puis j'ai ratterri la roue avant sur un caillou, donc ça m'a fait
un broken bone, luckily the only damage to Thierry Magnaldi, but after so many Dakars, not a mistake you would expect him to make. They fell thick and fast in the first week. Those you'd expect to go out and those you'd expect not to. Kari Tiernan.
Yeah, I thought 20 kilometers ago we met the last time and the bike was running perfectly nice. And just here, click and no compressor anymore.
Tiernan, the world enduro champion from Finland, out of the rally. On those fast opening stages in Morocco, the T1, the T2 and the T3 classes allowed to open their throttles and blast across the edge of the Sahara. The stones sharp, ripping apart tyres, the punctures innumerable. Vikas van der Venter, the South African, on his incredible quad bike. The multitude of motorcyclists. One of the biggest entry in the motorcycle class for a long, long time. But they fell like flies as the Sahara beckoned. The first dunes, problems already for the two-wheel drive road truck. Henri Pescarolo, four-time winner at Le Mans, former Grand Prix driver, stuck in the sand. Out already was Pierre Lartigue, his teammate in the Pro Truck team, and in trouble Larry Ragland, the American who comes to Dakar for the first time. The crash is dramatic. Luckily the cost not the ultimate. broken bones, bent bodies, but thankfully in this first week of the Dakar, no lives lost. Jumping for joy, Andy Hayden, the South Australian bulldozer driver, winner of one stage in this first half of the Dakar. In trouble, Oscar Gallardo, the BMW rider. And her head in her hand, Jutta Kleinschmidt, whose hope of being the first woman to win the Dakar blown away in the Harmattan, the hot Sahara wind. A Schlesser buggy broken down after crossing the border into Mauritania. On the marathon stage from Zouarat across to El Mereti to Tao Deni, the numbers were reduced dramatically night by night. They fought through the small hours. Some of them just gave up. The mind willing, the body weak. The stresses, the strains of the Dakar, unlike any other motorsport event in the world. Stranded across mile after mile after mile of the world's largest desert, those that thought this would be an adventure realized it could be a nightmare.